All right, so the next validator I'm going to demo is the compare validator. That's this one over here, the compare validator. And I'm going to apply it to this question here. Enter a range of weight you think is ideal for you. So I have two text boxes. One is the min weight text box. The other one is the max weight text box. So the idea is I need a validator to make sure that whatever is entered in min is either equal to or less than the max. All right. Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to just create a space below it, drop the compare validator, and I'm going to name it the weight compare validator. All right. And so basically, I'm trying to compare. Well, this if you look down to the control side, there's a control to compare and control to validate. So the validate is the one that I want to, after you enter that part, then I'll check. That's what it means. So I'm gonna check only when you enter stuff into the max weight text box, and I want to compare it with the min weight text box. All right. So and if I go further down, the error message I want to show is basically I want to show something like this one I typed earlier. The to weight should be more than the from weight. All right, enter. So that's the error message I want to show, both in the at the top there in the validation summary, yeah, up here, and also below here, yeah, in this space here. All right, so next is is now about the comparison. How exactly am I comparing those two things, between min weight and max weight? So bear in mind it is with reference to the control to validate. All right, so the control to validate. So if you go further down, you should be able to see an operator. So we saw this operator in the range. Yeah, the range validator. All right, so here we want to say that the control to be validated must be greater than or equal to the control that is being compared to. All right, so let me repeat. Greater than equal means we are comparing to make sure that the max weight text box, that's the control to validate, is more than the control to compare. All right. All right. So greater than. All right. Okay. Anything else I need to? And the type. The data type is going to be double, so we're comparing double values. All right. Validate request. Okay. All right. All right. So that's that. Now the other thing I want to do is you can actually add multiple validators to a single control. So for example, right now for the date of birth, I just have a range validator. I can also add a required field validator. So let me do that. So let me just I press enter here and I add the required field validators to say that you must put a date of birth. So here again I'm going to change the error message empty date of birth. Empty date of birth. So that's going to be the error, empty date of birth. All right, so that's the error. All right, and the control that it needs to validate is the date of birth text box. All right. Okay, so just a demonstration of having two different validators on a single text box. In this case, in a single input. All right, so let's run this. Okay. All right, so let me go through again. Let's just press submit and see what happens. All right, so you can see the empty date of birth also appears here. Yeah, the empty date of birth error that also appears here. I did not style it or turn it into red, so that's why it's in this color, but it's listed up there. Now, so let's just put a name, select a house, enter a date of birth. Well, I'm sure that's not valid, so I'll just put 00. So that seems to be all right. Now this is the weight. So if I were to put 100, if I were to put 5 here and 100 here, no error. Now what if I put the other way? I put 100 here and 5 here, and there you go. Now I have an error. And if I were to submit this, I'll only get this error because the rest are okay. All right, so that's just a quick example of how to use the compare validator and also to add an additional validator to an existing control.